parents, families, friends, faculty, students, Father Sebastian, Mr. Steers, Mr. O'Neill, and the class of 2013. Welcome to Canterbury's 96th commencement exercises. As we gather here today to celebrate the successful completion of the school year for our sixth formers on this spectacular day, it stands in stark contrast to many of the events that have taken place since last September. The devastation and loss of life last week in Oklahoma and a month ago in Bangladesh give us good reason to pray. We prayed for those who lost their lives or whose lives were turned upside down by Superstorm Sandy, the horrific events of December 14th in Sandy Hook, our own backyard, and the Boston Marathon. These tragic events have given us good reason to pause and reflect on the many blessings we have received as members of the Canterbury society and community. As I walk the campus in the afternoons with Tippett, my 3-year-old lab, I'm taken with its beautiful surroundings and facilities. Our buildings and the soon-to-be-completed artificial turf field and new softball field will further enhance our Hilltop campus. The above-mentioned natural and man-made disasters that have affected so many stand in stark contrast to our bucolic setting and the wonderful community of people, Canterbury. While we may not be in a position to help those affected by these tragedies except through our prayers, we have spent this year and in years past reaching out to so many in need throughout the world. I continue to be most grateful to be part of a community that does not require community service, but embraces it with sincere emotion and commitment. Whether it is our annual pilgrimage to Lourdes, working with those in need in Nicaragua, participating in penguin plunge or Special Olympics, you are committed to those in need. You mentor at the local elementary school, put on a fashion show and spend evenings at the senior citizen home, fill the local soup kitchen with needed supplies, collect sneakers and school supplies for the needy in poor and impoverished countries, and through your participation in Kick the World, you raise monies to help provide suitable living conditions for underprivileged children throughout the world. Your selflessness as individuals and as a community is something I hope each of you as graduates will take with you to college and keep with you for the rest of your lives. I believe this aspect of your education at Canterbury is perhaps the most significant. When you arrived here, you had academic, artistic, athletic, social, and perhaps even spiritual aspirations. But upon your departure, I trust you will leave with a sense of service that has much deeper significance than anything you learned in the classroom or on the athletic field. You have given of yourselves to others, not because you were forced to, but because you wanted to and because it was the proper thing to do. These experiences have helped form your character and the very core of who you are. They may not earn you more money in the future, but these experiences and your continuing pursuit of them will enrich you beyond your wildest dreams. In Dante's Divine Comedy, he cast Virgil as his guide through the Inferno. At the end of the journey, Virgil takes his leave from Dante with the following farewell that seems an appropriate send-off for today. Quote, "You have seen the fires of passion in hell, my son, and now you arrive where I myself can see no further. I have brought you here by wit and by art. You take as your guide your heart's true pleasure. You have passed through the steep and narrow places, and now the sun shines bright upon your brow. See around you the flowers and young grasses, which the soil of paradise grows. Your eyes, whose weeping once brought me to you, now shine far and full of bliss. I can go no further. Expect from me no further word or sign. Your feel is right and sound and free. To disobey it would be a fault. Therefore, I give you yourself, crowned and mitred. You are yours. It has become a tradition since 1991 to recognize faculty who have served Canterbury for 30 years with an honorary diploma. This year, Kathy Bolster completes her 30th year, having served our community in a variety of roles, starting with her role as librarian. Since those first years, she has taught several courses in computer, served as an academic counselor, for a number of years as director of studies, and now as associate director of communications. She is the proud parent of two sons, Chris of the class of 2004 and Ian of the class of 2007. This year, she was the faculty advisor to the yearbook, and in 2005, authored a history of Canterbury's first 90 years. Kathy, congratulations. In closing, I wish to thank the faculty for embracing our values and engaging our students. You're the role models that we all aspire to be. Students, and especially you sixth formers, thank you for making our commitment to education so worthwhile. Good luck and Godspeed.